Hi, my name is Colyn True. I'm a junior at the University of Kentucky, majoring in human nutrition and minoring in biology. This summer, I decided to go on a study abroad trip to Ghana, Africa. This video will tell you a little bit more about what happened there. 2 weeks ago, I embarked on an adventure that completely changed my life. I would be traveling from Lexington, Kentucky to Accra, Ghana. I boarded the plane with a few goals in mind. Primarily, I intended to learn about the effects of the disparities in healthcare and proper nutrition that faced rural systems in contrast to their counterparts in urban systems. At the time, I didn't realize that the foundational questions I intended to guide my study would be so heavily impacted by my ability to communicate with the natives I encountered. I realized answering the in-depth, deep questions was much more difficult than I anticipated simply because of the language barrier between the children and I. But luckily, just by completely immersing myself into Ghanaian culture, I was able to get an idea about the priority of healthcare and about the healthcare system in general. Although my attempt to delve into studies was interesting, what I found the most interesting and intriguing was my time spent in the villages. Village life was absolutely incredible. In the villages, we were able to simply experience and analyze the everyday life of the people who lived there. We were able to play with the children, which of course I absolutely loved, but we were also able to see how people interacted with one another, how cultural traditions were upkept, and learn more about our university's involvement with nutrition and education there. In a matter of days, I was filled with more love and concern than I could have ever imagined. While my experiences in the villages were absolutely amazing, we were also able to do plenty of other incredible things too. In only 2 weeks, we were able to tour a textile mill, visit the Elmina slave castles, learn about cocoa research and industry, make our own batik fabric, and cook with global mamas, and walk across the Kakum National Rainforest on canopy bridges. As you can see, we got to experience just about every facet of Ghanaian society. It's so hard to sum up such a crazy whirlwind experience in such a short video, but to say the very least, this experience was priceless. The opportunity to travel for an entire day to a country so dissimilar from my own and be taken in with open arms is just something in and of itself. But to come back with stories and gifts from people there, to come back with memories and lifelong friends, to come back overjoyed, thankful, inspired, and with the fullest heart, that's something entirely different. For all of the fun, the laughter, and plenty of smiles, to you, Ghana, I have only one thing left to say.